everyone, today we're going to make a clock, not a working clock what you would put on your wall, but a clock that's going to help you learn how to tell the time. You will need a box or a piece of cardboard. You can either use an old cereal box, a delivery package, whatever you've got in your house will be fine. You will need a plate, a pencil or a pen, a pair of scissors, be very careful with those, a ruler if you have one, or you can use straight edge such as a book. Okay, so let's get started. Cut my box out, so I have a flat piece of cardboard. As long as I've got a nice big bit of card left, I don't need to worry about really straight edges there. Okay. Now, as you can see, one side has got lots of writing and lots of colour. Don't want to be using that side. We want to be using a nice plain side to draw our clock on. Okay, so pop that on the table. Get your plate. Pop it upside down. Hold with one hand, and then with the other. Let me turn it around that way so you can see better. I'm going to draw around the clock. So we have a circle with our pair of scissors. We're going to be very careful, and we're going to cut round like so. Okay. I'd like you guys to take your time so you're really safe with them, but I am going to rush a little bit just so we're not getting bored watching. Now, because I don't have a white background, I'm going to use a pen to do my numbers so you can see them nice and clearly. Who knows what goes at the top? Okay, that's going to be number 12, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to start by putting number 12 at the top. And then directly underneath, right at the bottom, I'm going to do number 6. Over here, I'm going to do number 3. And on the other side is going to be number 9. Okay. Then I'm going to just fill in the gaps. Okay. With 1, 2, and then it's going to be 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, and 11, just to fill those gaps in. So I'll do that nice and quickly. You guys might want to pause it so you can copy the numbers if you're not sure. Okay, but so far so good. Now we need to make the hands. You have 2 hands on a clock. One is your hour hand and one is your minute hand. So you're going to just use a bit of the leftover cardboard, or you can use one of the sides. In fact, yeah, I'll use one of the sides because that's a bit neater. Okay, I'm going to cut down, and I'm going to use my ruler, or you can use a straight edge to make a clock. Now I would say that's about 1.5 centimetres, but 2 centimetres would be fine as well. As you can see, I've got my lines there. Okay. Oh, I'm going to carefully cut along the lines. Oh, get rid of that little bit there because it's a little bit messy. Careful to keep your fingers tucked out of the way. Now we need to kind of find out how long we want these hands. Okay, so you're going to use your piece of cardboard here and you're going to see how long you want it. So I'm going to have my minute hand, which is the longer hand, there. And if I turn it round, I'm going to make mine pointy. I'm just going to clip it there, turn it round and clip it the other side. can see, nice pointy edge. And I'm going to get the other bit of card. And I need to make this one smaller because this is for the minute. I'm going to hold both of them up. I need to make that one smaller, so I'm just going to measure it down. And do it there. And again, I think quite a nice pointy edge looks quite nice when making a clock. And you can see. But I think that's not very clear. So what I've made earlier is I made some hands and I've actually coloured them in. Okay, and to help me learn to tell the time, I've put hour on that one and I'm going to just write minute on this one. Okay. I'm going to need to put a hole in the middle of my clock. But how do I know where the middle is? That's where my ruler comes in handy. If you don't have one, just try to guess. But as I've got one, I might as well measure. And if we zoom in a little bit, you can see it's 20 centimetres. So half of 20 is
10.
10, yeah. So I'm going to go 10 centimetres into the middle and I'm going to mark with a pencil just at this stage. In case I get it wrong, I can rub it out still. Okay. So I'm happy that that's in the middle. Okay, I'm going to use a plate because I don't want to damage my table. And I'm going to put that on the back. I'm going to get a sharp pencil or pen. And I'm just going to poke that through. It's quite tough. Could ask an adult, give it a good wiggle. Take a bit of blue tack off. Like that. So you can see I've got a hole in the centre of my clock. I'm going to have to do the same to my hands. I've already done one to my minute hand. And do one to the hour hand now. Put that on the back. If you've got a hole punch, that will be an easy way of doing it, but I've left my hole punch in class, so I can't. Oh, this one's tougher actually. Maybe the pen will help a little bit better. Yeah, the pen's a little bit easier. Make that big. Good. Now I want to assemble my clock. If you have a split draw pin, that is going to be the best way to assemble it. And you just pop the pin through and then split it out the back. But I don't have one of those. So my next best thing is a piece of string. But you could get quite creative. You could use a piece of blue tack and then just move them around when you're doing this exercise. Or you could use one of those pipe cleaners. That might be quite a good one. But I'm using what I've got. And just feed that through. As you can see, like that. I'm going to tie a knot on the back, and that's going to help my piece of wool not to go all the way through. As you can see, that keeps it a little bit more secure. And this one, might need to make these holes a little bit bigger because this one's a bit of a tricky bit. Okay, we're doing it. There's one. And then we've got the other one, which I'm going to again make that hole a little bit bigger to make it easier for myself. But you've got to be careful not to get to the edges because you don't want it to break. And if it's fraying like mine, you might want to just cut it down a little bit shorter. Give yourself an easier job. And then you're going to try and pull it through. Okay, going to have to be patient. I think if you do hole punch them, they'll be a lot easier to get through. Okay, and if you pause this video for me a minute. Okay, we're back. Okay, as you can see, all my pieces are in place. And I'm now going to tie another knot to keep everything in place. I'm going to aim to get this knot quite close to the hands of my clock. And as you can see, I've got this big lump left. If you've got big holes, you might want to do another knot so it doesn't go through. Again, careful with those hands. Oh, these aren't the sharpest scissors. There we go. And now we have a clock. What's the time? 7 o'clock. What's the time now? Oh, 8:30. Okay, so I'll do another video to help you to learn how to tell the time, but this is going to be quite handy as a little prop to help you on your way. See you soon, bye!